everyone, I'm Marielle from Summer Girl Fitness, and today for polished pinstripes, we are doing a working girl stretches routine. So for all of you that work at a desk all day long and you get tight and sore, these stretches are going to be amazing for elongating those muscles, releasing tension, and just relaxing your body. So for this, all you need is a mat. Make sure you have some space and some quiet time, and we're going to go through some amazing stretches that are going to make you feel great. So go ahead, grab your mat, and join me on the floor.
Go ahead, extend one arm out and gently pull your fingers towards you. Stretch out that wrist, those hands. Switch to the other side, gently pulling your fingers towards your body. And again on the other side, breathing in and out. And again, gently stretching. Next, go ahead and reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers and press your palms towards the ceiling. Go ahead, gently lower your chin down to your chest. Stretch out that neck and shoulders. Inhale here and exhale. Really stretch and reach, then release. Go ahead, widen your stance, interlace your hands behind your back, gently bend at the waist, and move those arms gently over your head. Breathe in and out. Release your hands down to the floor. As far as you can go, try to place your palms on the ground if possible. Stretching out the legs. Gently walk the hands over to one side and stretch, allowing your body to sink into the stretch. And then gently walk your hands over to the opposite side. Again, going down only as far as you can. Feeling that stretch. Come back to center. Place one palm under each foot, going into gorilla pose. Feel the stretch through your arms and your entire body. Then release, walk your feet in. Create a basket for your head. Gently rock side to side. Massage that lower back. Allow all tension to drop into those arms. Gently rocking side to side. Breathing here, in and out. Now release and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking your spine. Your head is the last thing to come up. Next, come onto your mat on all fours with your wrists directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to flex your spine up into cat pose. And then go the opposite direction, look up towards the ceiling into cow pose. We're going to flex and extend the spine here to find some relaxation and space in your spine. You want to inhale and exhale through each of these movements, flexion and extension. You can take this at whatever pace is comfortable for you, really feeling each stretch here. Nice job, keep going. That nice flexion and extension. Great job. Come to child's pose. Reach your arms forward and stretch here. Now gently walk your hands over to one side, stretching out the back. Breathe in and exhale all the way out. Then walk your fingertips over to the opposite side. Stretch the other part of your back. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead, walk the hands back to center and stretch again in that child's pose. And then come up. Step one leg forward with your foot flat on the floor. Keep the other leg bent and on the ground. You're going to bend slightly into that front knee. And then you're going to place the opposite hand on the floor and then reach your arm up towards the sky. Feel this nice stretch here, opening up the chest and the heart, really reaching up nice and tall, breathing in and out, getting that nice extension through the arm, through the chest, and bring it down. Sink again into that front leg, then bring it back and take the opposite leg forward, placing that foot on the ground, keeping the other leg bent on the mat behind you. Then place your hand down and reach the opposite arm up to the sky, again opening up that chest, opening up the heart, reaching up nice and tall, getting nice extension here. Breathe in and exhale. Again, breathe in and exhale out. Bring it up. Again, sink into that front leg. And then bring it back. Come back down onto your mat. Lay all the way down onto the floor with your chest on the mat. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. And now you're going to just gently lift your head and neck and shoulders off of the mat and then bring it back down. Gently lift and bring it down. Lifting that chest slightly off the mat. We're just going to work on strengthening and massaging that lower back here. Just gently lift and lower. As you lift, you want to exhale all the air out and inhale as you come down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Breathing in and out. Great job. Go ahead and press yourself up. Come back to that child's pose. Rest here. Inhale and exhale. Next, come on down onto your back. Hug your knees into the chest for a second. Feel that nice stretch. Take your arms out to the side and gently drop both knees over to one side. Feel the nice rotation in your spine. Look the opposite direction from your knees and feel that spine relax and stretch. Bring them back up, hug those knees into the chest, and gently rock side to side. Then go ahead, drop the knees over to the opposite side and look the opposite direction. Feel that nice rotation in your spine. Inhale and exhale. Pull the legs back up, bring one knee into the chest. Rotate that ankle around, first one direction and then the other. Extend the leg towards the ceiling. Pull gently behind either your calf or your thigh, pulling towards your chest to stretch out that hamstring. Inhale, and as you exhale, try to pull a little bit closer if you can. Then drop that leg all the way over to one side and look the opposite direction. Again, feeling that nice stretch in your spine. Inhale and exhale. Bring the leg up, cross the ankle over your knee. Weave your hands through to pull behind your thigh towards your chest. We're going to stretch out one side of the glutes. Gently press on that outside knee to get a little deeper stretch in your glute. Breathing deeply here. Then switch, bring the opposite knee into the chest. Gently rotate that ankle around. First one direction, and then the other. When you're ready, extend that leg towards the ceiling. Pull gently behind either your calf or your thigh towards your chest to stretch out that hamstring. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, try to pull a little bit closer if you can. Now go ahead and drop that leg over to one side and look the opposite direction, feeling that nice rotation in your spine. Breathing here, inhale and exhale. Come up and cross the ankle over the knee. Weave your hands through and pull behind your thigh towards your chest to stretch out the other side of the glute. Gently press on that outside knee to get a little deeper stretch if you want. Go ahead and bring both knees in, rock back and forth gently. And then you're going to rock all the way up to a seated position. Extend the legs forward, flex your feet. Go ahead and reach the arms up nice and tall, and then exhale towards your toes, bending at the waist. Again, stretching those hamstrings and working on your flexibility. Just go as far as you can. Then reach back up nice and tall, reaching up, and again, exhale towards your toes. Try to go a little further this second time. Make sure you breathe into this stretch. Next, cross one leg over the other. Twist and use your elbow to press against your knee and rotate that body. Feel the stretch in the outer thigh. Go ahead and switch, cross the opposite leg over. Again, use your elbow to press against that knee and rotate that body around. Nice job. Go ahead and come onto your toes. Press your heels down towards the floor and stretch out that Achilles tendon. Stay here for just a moment, feeling that stretch. Then lift the hips. Hold here for a second. Stretch out those hamstrings one more time. And then when you're ready, gently roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking your spine. When you come to the top, step one leg back. Press that heel down towards the floor. Bring the arm across. Stretch out your shoulder. Careful not to pull on your elbow. Breathe in. Then stretch your tricep behind your head. Stretching out the upper body here. Make sure you're still pressing that heel down towards the floor. Stretch out that calf muscle. And release. Step that leg all the way through. Sit back down into your hips and reach for the toe. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead, bring that same foot behind you. Stretch out your quad muscle, holding that foot and balancing. Make sure your knees are together. Find a spot to focus on in the room and balance here in this stretch. Release. Step the opposite leg back. Press your heel down towards the floor, stretching out your calf muscle. Bring the opposite arm across and stretch out your shoulder. Really press that heel towards the floor. Bring that same arm behind you. Pull gently on your elbow to stretch your tricep. Nice job. Now step that leg all the way through to the front. Sit back into your hips and then reach for that toe. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Take that same leg behind you. Bring your knees together, stretch your quad muscle. Find a spot to look out at the floor and balance. Go ahead, open up into a wide stance with your toes pointed to either side of the room. Come down into a nice plie position. Bring your hands in prayer. Bend down into that stretch. Now come up onto your toes and hold this position. Goddess pose. Hold and squeeze here. Inhale. Now exhale, reach both arms up to the sky and then back down into goddess pose. Again, come up onto those toes. Reach up nice and tall into star pose and then back down into goddess pose. Onto those toes. And down. Heel toe together, and you're finished. Thank you so much for joining us today for your Working Girl stretches. We'll see you next time.